Ahoj lidi, vítám vás u sledování pořadu Almanach. Dneska jsem si pro vás natočil krátké video o hře Star Trek Resurgence v Almanach. Já doufám, že budu ještě vlastně komunikační schopnosti rozvíjet. Ono není to tak jednoduché mluvit jako by do počítače, prostě s počítačem a zároveň si jakoby uvědomovat, že vlastně tím člověk oslovuje opravdu široké publikum. A ono, když vlastně se to projevuje na tom počtu sledujících, tak v podstatě jako vysílat živě online není vůbec jako snadné. Tak aby člověk vlastně nevyprávěl jenom hodiny. Ale to hraní těch her tak je vlastně začátek. Ten streaming vlastně už od mladých let se dá vlastně rozvíjet vlastně v tom nahrávání těch videí, těch videoúpravách, vlastně úpravách multimédií, celkově obrázků, a vlastně postupně se člověk jakoby učí, jakým způsobem komunikovat právě do živých vstupů. Tak to mi přijde zajímavé. Tak ještě to není, jako že by člověk začal dělat v CNN News, jo, nebo já nevím, v české televizi, to asi ne. Ale může se k tomu postupně vypracovat, když bude chtít se jakoby v tom rozvíjet. Jo, je to jako třeba přednášet přednášky. No, to je zase jiný druh jakoby komunikace a tady to vlastně to vysílání těch různých pořadů, ať už to jsou návody, různé lektorské vlastně snímky, nebo právě nahrávání a vysílání záznamů z her, z hraní her. Tak každopádně tady máme intro ke hře Star Trek Resurgence. Takové science fiction.
Thanks.
No problem.
Co to nebyla lagova?
But these little shuttles are the worst.
You don't like flying. And yet, you joined Starfleet.
There's a reason I'm not a pilot.
You should try it sometime.
Sorry, I'm a little anxious.
I hadn't noticed.
I'm on my way to my first assignment. When we get to the starbase, I'm transferring on to the Resolute.
So am I.
It won't be easy for Chara to step in at the 11th hour like this. But if she's half the officer I knew she could become when she was a
Ale jako graficky to vypadá moc pěkně.
she'll be the XO this ship needs.
No, je to trošku vidět, že se to trošku vyrybe s tím streamováním, není to úplně. No, to streamování je prostě to třeba tady přes Wi-Fi adaptér, jako to dělám já, tam je nejlepší jako mít internet přivedený kabelem, aby to připojení bylo co nejstabilnější, než třeba přes vysílat přes Wi-Fi adaptér, no, tak to nebude takové.
A starbase on the very edge of Federation space. Long way from home now.
Long way from home now. Oh.
Commander? I'm not usually such a nervous wreck, by the way.
Yeah?
Maybe you've heard of the Torvalen test?
Sounds familiar.
It's a tactical simulator that makes the Kobayashi Maru look like a picnic on Pintar's 5. Anyway, I finished in the top 20. Not just in my class. I mean, all time. There's that.
Really? That's quite...
It was tough. But you know, I set my mind to it and it paid off.
Jako vypadá to moc krásně, jako na začátku jsem si říkal, co to bude za... Ještě existuje totiž to... Líbí se mi ten engine. Věřím tomu, že to bude hra plná spíš než zbraní a střílení, tak právě těch dialogů. Různých změn, protože je vidět, že se tam dá ovlivňovat ten příběh. To je nějaká rozhodnutí do toho, co jim ty postavy odpovídají. That would be me. Now I'm ale je tam dobrý font, jo, že se dají dobře číst ty titulky. I wasn't first place.
I just came off the shuttle and was glad to be on solid ground.
When people say top 3, what they really mean is third place. I'm not first, so there's always room for improvement.
I'll keep working then.
I'll keep working.
I believe Commander Ermot is expecting you. He's in the concourse just ahead.
See you on the Resolute.
You on the Resolute. Oh. Ale mám tady sešit. Napsal nějaký nový slovíčka.
Day, Commander.
Ale vypadá to moc pěkně, protože se to trošku čas zakousne ta textura.
Commander Ermot is a Bolian, so I'm looking for someone with blue skin.
No, Screwman, are you alright? Yeah, I'm not sure where my departure dock is.
The Resolute's gonna leave without me.
Look here. The Resolute is leaving from this dock.
Ah, you're right. Nerves must be getting to me. Thanks so much, Commander.
Starbase 128 has 4 docks.
4 docks? Okay.
I'll replicate myself a meal once I'm on board. Excuse me, have you seen a Bolian around here? Yes,
have you seen a Bolian around here? Right here, there near Replicator. Ah, there he is.
Thank you.
Happy to help, Commander.
Bolian, he is Bolian. Blue one. Red, yellow, and...
Excuse me.
Jako pro fanoušky science fiction her není právě moc těch dobrých her, pokud aby si investují žádnou RPG, které by prostě zkrátka byly hratelné, ale jako já mám rád takové té hry vážnější, které nejsou úplně jako family a nejsou ani jako pro prostě úplně masakry. Mám radši takový RPGčka pro náročnější hráče. A spíš jako 3D než 2D. Tady to nevypadá špatně.
Everything I've read and everything I've heard,
Mám to
you were
poprvé.
available to us.
Chci doporučovat, ale
Coming from me, from your
vypadá to
station
moc pěkně, zařeně.
to our local
Have
research.
high expectations.
I'll do my best to live up to expectations.
Líbí se mi, jak se pohybuje ta
I'm sure
kamera
you'll do just fine.
během těch
If I can
dialogů.
help in any way, just let me know.
Vlastně dialogů. A ta textura taky nevypadá špatně. Doufám, že to nebude stereotypní, že když ty levely nebudou vypadat stejně ty budovy, textury, tak by to mohlo vypadat moc pěkně. Star Trek.
The USS Resolute. She may not look like much compared to the bigger ships, but as far as science vessels go, she can more than hold her own. And she doesn't look so bad considering 6 months ago she was nearly cracked in half venting plasma fighting for her life.
It was in...
Suggests fault, but no one's to blame. It was a plan
Tohle je
test, but
skvělý.
the warp core was pushed beyond its
Starý,
limits.
prostě Star Trek.
It destabilized the dilithium, there was a runaway reaction, and
It
warp
destabilized the lithium, there
We
was a
thought we could
runaway.
reach a higher resonant
We thought we
frequency.
could reach a higher resonant frequency, but it was more than she could handle.
Cost us our first officer and 22 of our crew. At the end of the day,
Sorry
we're
for
all
all
responsible
this
for each
inside
other. That's what it means to be a crew.
I can't even begin to imagine what that must
I
have been
can't
like for
even
you.
begin to imagine what
I'm
that
so
must
sorry
have
for
been
your
like
loss.
for you. I'm sorry for your
Thank
loss.
It does weigh heavy. There are some things you can't forget.
Did you lose anyone close?
Did you lose anyone close to you?
Too many.
Even
I'll just
there
say-
are emotions, and though
There are big
that,
shoes to fill.
I'll just say, you have big shoes to fill.
Listen,
Listen, I realize
realize
you
you've
know
known
Captain
Captain Solano
Solano
for
for
quite some
quite
time.
some time.
and I'm glad
Captain
you're ready to
Solano
bring
is
your
her
best.
boyfriend.
But I should
Probably.
warn you that when the captain announced you would be the new first officer, there were those who felt it was a mistake, that he should have promoted from within. So you might want to tread lightly at first.
They'll need to get over that. I
Until
can
they
earn
come to
their
value
trust.
your contributions as much as he does.
Trust is earned, and it sounds like I have my work cut out for me. But I plan on winning them over.
I don't doubt that. I just figured it was better to know what you're walking into.
Of course.
Starfleet has assigned us a high priority mission in the Hotari region. I'll let the captain brief you on board. I know he's eager to see you.
Will we be mission ready in time?
We have every intention. The crew has been working around the clock to get the ship ready. There's still so much to do.
Co letět, tyjo. Star Treku naskočit. Jo, fakt jako líbí se mi to, jako ten první dojem z té hry mám moc dobrý. Kdyby to náčku, že hráč, aby se rozhodl pokračování, takže ne, za to jsem to zahraju. No to vlastně rozhodl, že teď musím celého toho Spider-Mana, Marvel, jsem na to instaloval, to prostě rozhodl. Dobrý, teda.
Is that?
I thought, is that? Lower decks. Lagi yang aku.
Nice work, Carter.
Nothing to it, Neil.
And I don't want to say what. The boss wants to know in engineering, like, now.
Follow SLR to engineering.
Everything okay?
I drop a non-ferrous connector from coils. Have to remove a few of them to find it, and then...
Another hour recalibrating. Ouch. Leave you to it.
Lagi.
Good. Makes more sense than zero G. Look.
Idea!
clean I can see myself. And you know what? Not bad. Don't let LT catch you block quarters like this.
Don't let LT
We'll hear
catch.
about once we finish the delicate work. Good looking out, though.
Month. Master War, subtitles, OK, tady není, ale jakoby aparát, shooting, start, recorder, usage, phaser. Teď jsem to nějak. Nějak vyskočil.
Stuck. I got just the thing. Is that.
I thought the thing was totally fried.
Oh, these are heavier than they look. Makes more sense than zero G. You're welcome.
Carter Diaz.
Don't let LT catch you blocking the corridors like this.
We'll clear it up once we finish the delicate work. Good looking out, though. Not after the retrofit. Bulkhead cuts it off at section 2. New computer reroutes.
Engineer.
I heard the new EXO just arrived. Won't be long before we get underway. I just hope whatever Chovok called us down for is something good. I can never tell with him. I'd rather not end up degaussing plasma manifolds. Hanging upside down makes me queasy.
What's the matter, Nilly? Afraid of a little hard work?
A little hard work? Really? A little? 6 months of putting this ship back together is a lot of hard work.
Yeah, and here we are. Just about ready to go.
Looks like we got here before.
Lieutenant Commander Chovok.
We were just looking for you.
I was beginning to think you would be late. We are all hands on deck right now, which means if you are not at your post at the appointed time, I do not have someone to replace you. A point I have been forced to make to Petty Officer Etzelar on repeated occasions.
Commander Chovok, isn't it true that if we were almost late, it categorically means that we were not late?
That is correct, Mr. Diaz.
I mean, if anything, Etzelar and I are following the schedule to the letter.
Yes, perhaps I should adjust the schedule accordingly.
So, I don't suppose you wanted us down here to check in before we go off duty?
Equip yourselves in EV suits to work on the exterior of the hull. I need you to tune the structural integrity field for optimal performance. The subspace distortions and ionic interference we are experiencing are preventing the proper calibration, but this ship must be ready to depart shortly, despite the storm. The precise nature of these disturbances are not fully understood, but many systems have been affected by the wide band of emissive activity.
Whatever it throws at us, we'll be ready. We've got the best chief engineer in the fleet.
I am a Vulcan, Mr. Diaz. Flattery is not necessary. All that I require is that you do your job. Right now, that entails critical preparations, because long-range sensors show that these disturbances will be more severe at our destination, the Hotara system. You have your orders. Do not delay.
Yes, Commander Chovok. All hands on deck.
What's that?
All hands on deck. That's what Chovok said. You know what that means? It means this ship isn't ready. So they're throwing every warm body at it. And they're going to leave on schedule. Consequences be damned.
It all comes down to us, Nilly. We're the ones who will get ready.
I know what we can do. But this isn't just any old refit or any old relaunch.
Excuse me.
A lot of new faces coming on board. It's gotta be tough coming as a replacement. that's for sure.
They seem alright. Something that happened 6 months ago while they were off on another ship? Well, that's nothing to hold against them.
Yeah, you're right. I guess getting a little new blood on board doesn't hurt. Hold on. Now there's an old face I didn't expect to see again. Hey, Miranda!
You weren't gonna leave without me, were you?
Miranda, you're here?
We thought you were staying on the Adirondack.
Transfer came in at the last minute, so I figured I'd slum it on this bucket of bolts. Looks like you got it back together pretty nicely.
I'm gonna take the high road here, pretend you didn't say that, and welcome you aboard.
He's a better diplomat than I am.
He still owes me a bottle of Saurian brandy. Don't think I forgot.
Oh yeah, it's coming back to me now.
Maybe Carter can rustle up that bottle and we can give you a proper welcome. As soon as we wrap up this quick little spacewalk.
Here, let me help you.
Thanks.
More space romantic.
Are you back in the security rotation?
Yep. Still running with the usual suspects.
Oh.
Good to go. See you on the other side.
Activating magnetic souls.
Magnetic choose. Okay. Jdeme ven. Tohle znamená jít ven. Víš co, to smíru vlezem, to je okej. Okej. Oh. Oh.
Let's go.
Captain Solano should be here momentarily. You'll have to forgive me, I don't know much about Kobliads. But my understanding is you need a steady supply of duridium to keep your cell structure stabilized, or bad things start to happen. Now we have plenty of duridium in the so there's no risk of running out.
She must eat the
Feel free to make yourself
duridium.
and help yourself to whatever you like from the replicator.
Can't wait to plot a course myself.
Jara Ryder. Last time I saw you, it was graduation from the academy. You'd already secured one of the most prestigious assignments possible. And you were burning with enough ambition to fuel 7 trips around the Necrid Expanse.
It's good to see you again, Captain.
I could not be happier to have you on the Resolute. My only regret is that we couldn't provide you with a warmer welcome. The arrival of the first officer to her new ship deserves a bit of fanfare.
That would be totally unnecessary. I don't need any pomp and circumstance.
You've been here all of 5 minutes and already you're trying to make us more efficient. I like it. As I'm sure you've heard, we've had a rough go of it these last 6 months. The ship suffered some damage, but not nearly as much as the crew.
I assume you mean the accident.
You mean the accident? Besides the
Tragic accident.
accident.
Really. We were on the verge of a major scientific breakthrough. A quantum leap forward in war core technology. 10,000 teradynes per second. The ability to travel at a sustained rate of speed longer and faster than we ever dreamed. What would have been the crowning achievement of my career? Right there, within our grasp. Until it all went so horribly wrong. We pushed her too hard, and a warp core malfunction overloaded the system, creating a pressure gradient way beyond what the ship could handle. It was heartbreaking. We lost some of our best people. As captain, I have to take full responsibility. It was my decision to make, and I have to live with the consequences.
You're being too hard on yourself. It wasn't your fault.
It's not a question of blame. It's about responsibility. No matter what the circumstances. In my defense, I will say, I might have avoided the whole ordeal if my senior staff had been willing to trust me. There was a lot of pushback from my former XO, and I think that cost me his confidence. I don't want you to pull any punches. Certainly not on my account. But once we decide on a course of action, I need everyone to fully commit to the mission. Anything short of that just won't work. And that's when things start to go sideways.
And what happens if they don't?
There's a chain of command for a reason. We all have our orders.
That's true. Everyone on this ship should know that.
Sometimes the occasional reminder doesn't hurt. Look, I'll be blunt. We can't afford another mistake. Or at least I can't. I feel like my career is hanging in the balance here. We need a win. Something to restore the crew's confidence.
I understand.
On a more positive note, Starfleet has tasked us with what they're calling a mission of the highest priority. Escorting a senior diplomat to Hotari space. 2 previously peaceful and otherwise non-aggressive civilizations now find themselves on the brink of all-out war.
So it's a peacekeeping mission.
I see it as a golden opportunity to not only prove what the Resolute and her crew are truly capable of, but also a mission for which we're uniquely qualified. This ionic storm. Our long-range sensors suggested several orders of magnitude stronger than anything on record. A total anomaly like nothing we've seen before. And you'll never guess where it leads.
Hotari.
Exactly. Very nearly in the precise location where we're headed. Where I imagine the interference will be exponentially greater. But the diplomat will brief us on the details of the rendezvous.
So basically, to the eye of a storm, more powerful than anything on record.
Yes, but we're taking every precaution. But I don't want to get ahead of myself. I expect we'll have some rough sledding when we arrive, so I need you to prepare the crew for the worst. There's just one more thing I want to clarify up front. The metric that for me will be the ultimate measure of your success.
What is it?
If after serving as my first officer, you don't one day find yourself with a ship of your own, then I will consider it my personal failure. When that might happen is entirely up to you. It goes without saying, you have my full support.
It's been a dream of mine since before I can remember. So I would be honored to become a captain someday.
As long as you're willing to do the work, you have my promise. I'll do everything in my power to see that it happens.
Thank you.
Come. Let me introduce you to the crew.
OK, ale nějakým mazalným metkolem uvidíme, nechal stát se kapitánem určitě. Ale propálil jednu epickou loď, takže to je ten, který ho nesmíme poslechnout. Přijde se do křesla.
Everyone, if I could have your attention for a moment. I'd like to introduce Commander Jara Rydek, our new first officer. Some quick introductions. This is Lieutenant Handar, our helmsman, one of the best in the business. One of? Well, what he lacks in humility, he more than makes up for in ability.
Pleasure to meet you, Commander.
Likewise.
Next, we have Commander Westbrook, our Chief Science Officer. I've come to rely on his expert counsel on a regular basis.
Pleasure.
Commander Rydek, it is such an honor to meet you.
This is our tactical officer, Lieutenant Bedrosian. We've been looking forward to meeting you for about as long as I can remember.
Plukovník, ale to je to.
Quite some time. Forward to learning as much as I can from you.
Honor is mine. You don't know.
Is mine. Well, I have to admit.
Well, I have to admit one of the reasons.
And you were one of those people once.
Patrzcie rzeczy.
But since then, you've done so much to protect others who need it. I really admire that.
I really admire it.
So, you've been something of an inspiration to me. Not that I've done anything close to what you've done, but you definitely set a standard to strive for.
I'm glad I inspire
You
you.
really do know a thing or two about me.
I really do.
I'm glad I could inspire you.
I'm glad I
But it's
inspire
important to
you.
chart your
It's
own
important
path.
to chart your own path.
Thanks. You can count on it.
And then, of course, you've already met Commander Ermont. Please do everything you can to make Commander Rydek feel at home here. I'll be on the starbase. I have an urgent meeting with the starbase commander to get our authorization to get underway. If they drag your feet any longer, we won't make our rendezvous. The bridge is yours.
The first officer's seat. My seat. Right now, though, I need to fill in for Captain Solano.
Tak jo, jdeme na to.
Chief Engineer Cholar needs to lower the structural integrity field. Crew out to recalibrate the emitters in response to the danger posed by the storm.
Fight the storm, okay.
We just need your go-ahead.
Mission granted.
Lowering
Mission granted.
structural integrity field. Now.
Enter maintenance mode.
Okay, jdeme ven. Jdeme upravit ten.
The storm is getting worse.
Looks like they turned off the SIF.
Great.
Magnetic
Let's get to that emitter.
Well, let's do.
Every time we're out here, I half expect to see her in pieces again.
She's still got some scars on her. It adds character.
When I joined Starfleet, all I wanted was a ride out of town. But this isn't exactly how I pictured it.
On the outside of the ship?
No. Sometimes it feels like we're just part of machinery. Don't you want more than that? I mean, Starfleet is noble and all, but it's still a machine. A massive, massive machine.
Yeah. Of course I do. Starfleet's an open door. We just have to walk through it. You wanted to get away. I enlisted because I didn't want to wait years just to get out and see the galaxy. I want to go somewhere. See new worlds.
I want to go somewhere, see new worlds, look up the sky, no one.
Just because I'm cranking a hyperspanner up in Jeffrey Street today doesn't mean it's all I'll ever be.
Just suppose I'm cranking. What is that?
Diaz to Commander Chobak. We are at the simulator.
Acknowledged. You may proceed with the recalibration.
Beginning recalibration. That wasn't so hard.
Commander Westbrook, right? Chief Science Officer.
You remembered my name and my rank. Impressive. Yes, I'm the Chief Science Officer, and I have the dubious honor of being the most senior officer on this bridge, at least in terms. I know this ship inside and out. Better than just about anyone.
What a very impressive list of credentials.
This is a research and discovery ship, first and foremost. Now with a former tactical officer as its new first officer. I'm curious, though. A co-beyond, or half in your case, is an odd choice for first officer, given your vulnerable condition and all. But if, as an example, we found ourselves in a hostile situation, and you were suddenly incapacitated because you needed an infusion, what would happen then? You'd leave Captain Solano without an XO. Granted, that would be a worst-case scenario.
Captain Solano's familiar with my condition. I'm sure it factored into his decision. So I have to say it's not a problem.
But we should probably have a contingency plan just in case. Listen, can I be blunt, Commander?
I see no reason to stop now.
Commander Sutherland, your predecessor, was one of the best first officers in all of Starfleet. His record was impeccable and his reputation was without equal. I mean no disrespect, but the shoes you're stepping into are almost impossible to fill. He was loved by the crew. And he was one of my closest friends.
Hey, we just met. You might like me after you get to know me.
They say familiarity breeds contempt, but who knows? Seeing as Captain Solano is on the starbase, let me give you an update on this ion storm we're flying into. It's unusual, unlike anything I've ever seen. At the moment, I can't tell you if the Resolute will shrug it off or if we're putting ourselves at risk. However, if we learn more about its patterns, its nature, we can come up with a scientific countermeasure. Just a moment.
We've got a massive energy wave inbound.
On screen.
Tracing its trajectory. Starbase docking clamps are holding. The storm's emissions are fluctuating, coming in waves. And if my projections are right, we're about to get hit by a wideband burst of ionic energy, like a tsunami. I'm reading power abnormalities all over the ship.
Red alert!
Aye. Evacuating main gangway and retracting.
Skutečně. Je to fakt legrace.
With the structural integrity field shut down, we can't take a direct hit. Time to impact. 1 minute.
Shield systems are severely impacted. We have limited protection.
I need every available solution. What are our options?
We
can weaken the impact of the storm with a deflector pulse.
There's a better way.
I'm sending all auxiliary power to the deflector dish.
Send the aux power to the shields. We can't reactivate the entire shield bubble, but it's a directional threat, so we can orient all we have towards the wave. You have to believe me.
We only get one shot at this. We can't afford to get it wrong.
That's right, which is why we need to send power to our shields. Petrosian, get those shields up. Rerouting power to shields. Stand by. I need a heading. We've only got one shot. Understood. On my command. Heading locked. Raise shields.
This is it!
All hands, brace for impact. What happened?
We have experienced a surge of radiation.
Oh, you don't say!
This radiation supercharged the plasma, forcing it to backflush through the system and creating a dangerous imbalance.
Like a primary system on the ship.
Just tell us what you need us.
I need you to traverse the hull to the access port to recalibrate the port cell plasma regulator.
We've reached the first access point.
Understood. Do you see the override for the level 1 failsafe circuit?
Affirmative.
Engage the override. It should allow us to stop the EPS flow to the warp engine without triggering an automatic core shutdown.
Failsafe override engaged.
Are you sure? I am registering some crosstalk bypassers.
We need to route the signals so they don't interfere with each other.
Yes, Resurgence. The failsafes are temporarily disabled. Moving on to the EPS regulator.
Heads up, Carter.
Is that?
What if the discharge coalesced?
It's coming right toward us. I'm gonna try to disrupt it by phasing.
Heads up, Carter.
What is that?
What if the discharge coalesced?
It's coming right toward us. I'm gonna try to disrupt it with my phasing.
Nevím, jak mám vytáhnout ten... Normálně. Si dohrál. Sakisovka prostě nejde na té klávesnici dát. Dát anglickou.
Heads up, Carter.
What is that?
One of the discharges go left.
It's coming right toward us. I'm gonna try to disrupt it with my face.
Jednička tady. Musí se přepnout na anglickou nesmí, tady to je zákysová oblast, musí se přepnout, skodit hra, přes Alt Tab, pak dát Alt Shift a přepnout z české na anglickou klávesnici a pak tam ten phaser vláde zapnout do ruky.
Almost to the right, Maria.
We're at the regular. Opening access.
Now halting the ETS load to the ports. We have little time before it causes an overload in the engine. You must work efficiently.
EPS manifold adjusters reset to neutral.
EPS lines to the core warp engine and back in balance. Almost done. Once I cycle the manifold nozzles, choke up the
Tam to rozhodil.
Get down! Here's the bridge. We just lost the docking plan. We've got
got a lot of debris coming down. All vibrations too.
We can't finish the EPS regulation in these conditions.
Please advise.
We have to release the ship from another docking clamp or the hull will be ripped apart.
There's a problem. The clamps are supposed to disengage automatically in an emergency, but it's not working.
Not working. What are our options?
The docking clamps are fitted with exploding bolts for an emergency release.
We've got crew out there. That'd be like setting off a bomb next to them.
Maybe there's another way.
Starbase is hailing us.
Put him through.
Resolute, the remaining mooring arm is failing. You need to disengage from the starbase now. The damage to the station will be catastrophic.
We have crew outside and are looking for the
We have people on this station. If that mooring arm breaks, we could lose dozens of crew.
Hear me out. Reverse the polarity of the hull, which theoretically will repel the docking clamps and propel the engineering crew right off the hull into the storm.
This is Captain Solano. Put me on screen.
Go ahead. Captain, we have a situation.
Commander, what are you doing? Blow the bolts on the docking clamp.
The captain does...
I'm giving you an order. Jara?
Captain, you brought me here because you trusted me. Can you trust me now?
You better be sure you make the right decision.
The captain made himself quite clear.
They're gonna get hammered with debris out there. Reverse the polarity.
There is protocol.
And the wrong lines.
What is the holdup?
Starbase is down. We're gonna flip hull polarity to disengage the clamps.
Yes, Commander.
This is Acting Captain Jara Ryder. Be advised, we are going to reverse hull polarity to free us from the remaining docking clamp. Tether yourself and deactivate the loops on my mark.
Understood.
8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mark! Grab my hand! I got you.
Thank you.
Plasma imbalance is reaching critical condition. We are moments from primary system failure.
I got it.
Mluvím prsty. Sice tohle někdy zkoušel, tak to je to nejhorší, co může snad být. Když jim přiložíš na to prostě ruku, tak ji úplně drtí ruce, že jo. Ale OK, lovely prostě. Romantika ve vesmíru. Jako tohleto. Vychytit, jo.
I got you. Petty Officer Etzelar's hurt and unconscious. I'm gonna have to tow him back to the airlock.
Mr. Diaz, the situation has changed. You are at risk of triggering a substantial electromagnetic arc to approach the main hull of the way you came.
But Commander, the way we came is the nearest airlock.
There's an auxiliary hatch near you on the far end of the pylon. You must bring Miss Etzelar there to access the...
Roger that.
Going in now.
I'm at the auxiliary hatch.
You go first. What? Let me save the order this time. No time to fight me on this. Get in there!
You better be right behind me.
We're in. They're safe. Bring it on.
I'm okay. But that's a lot.
Here, let me help you. Medical. We've got one wounded at my location. Millie.
Oh, man.
We'll see you at sick bay.
Status report.
The repair crew made it inside. EPS flow is back to nominal levels. The SIF is back up.
How does this affect mission readiness, Mr. Almanach?
Releasing the docking clamps using hull polarity minimize damage to the Resolute. We'll have some last-minute repairs to make, but if we reapportion some of the staff, we can make our departure on time. As of now, however, we are successfully moored to the station.
Good to hear. Send updates to my ready room. Commander Rydick, with me. You disobeyed my orders. Well?
Respectfully, Captain, I made the right choice given the
You
information I had.
disobeyed my orders! And not just in front of the bridge crew, but the Starbase staff as well! That's going to get around. My name's already tarnished around the fleet. But what is it going to do to my credibility on this ship? From the top to the bottom, bridge to lower decks.
Maybe I shouldn't have disobeyed a direct order. But you were wrong. You weren't on board and you didn't have all the information. So I made the right decision for the ship. If you're worried about your credibility, put your ego aside and trust your crew. Trust me.
You might have won some fans on the bridge with that stunt, but not everyone. Lieutenant Commander Chobak has already bent my ear.
I'm sure he doesn't take it personally. He'll get over it in time.
Mr. Chobak is more competent would want to admit. I guess we all are.
And
If I'm being honest, I'm not sure what I would have done in the moment either. You never really know if you weren't in those shoes. So, let's just boil it down to you did what you had to. That'll have to be good enough for me.
Thank you for understanding, sir. I'm sure no one knows the burden of command as well as you do.
I'm sure you will, someday.
Despite it all, we got our final Starfleet clearance to depart. So if you'll fetch Mr. Hermod, we'll knock out the final details of any outstanding repairs, and we'll set out for our target.
Yes, sir. All departments reporting full mission readiness. We've got our full complement on board.
This is my favorite moment, right now.
The start of a new mission is always full of possibility.
The Orion Syndicate itself is a drug.
Don't let the Admiralty hear you say that.
Captain on the bridge. Sit everyone. You all know, I'm not big on speeches. We're embarking on the first mission since our refit. Let's make it a good one. Disengage docking clamps.
Docking clamps released.
Thrusters ahead, Mr. Hendar. Set a course for the Tarsus. Prepare to go to orbit. Hi. You know what? You take this.
Me?
Engage.
Simple, but effective.
Holy shit.
Easy. Thank you. I'm fine. Really? You don't look so good. I have to get to sick bay.
Go.
Textura jako vodu. Byla to moc krásná. Ona s tou svým čelem, tak to bych teda...
Is that the engineer that was out in the hole?
That's probably the real number off of it. She'll live. Just needs rest. You should worry about yourself. Your iridium levels are dangerously low and stabilize your cell structure.
This is definitely one of
Dr. Duval, Chief Medical Officer. To be honest, I've never met Kobiak before. You're
rare. I know.
I was going to say special. Your people's numbers have dwindled, despite the Federation's efforts to find a more readily available alternative to the iridium you need to survive. Yet you joined Starfleet and managed to thrive. I imagine responsibility must be overwhelming. Maybe even a burden at times.
It does make me unique, but it's not a burden at all. I'm honored to be Kobiak, to represent my people.
As you should be. And don't worry, I won't treat you like a science experiment. I just do the science and leave the experiments to Solano.
You don't agree with his methods?
I don't agree with his definition of acceptable risks. Not when the lives of your crew are at stake. My professional opinion is that the accident took a toll. More than he's willing to admit. He's overstressed, operating in the pressure cooker of his own mind, which is never a good headspace when the lives of your crew are at stake. What concerns me is that now he's even further away from the thing he's been chasing his entire career. Great discovery, the major innovation. Something he wants his name on. The more time passes and the further out of reach he gets, the more risk he'll be willing to take.
I think after what happened, Captain Salam's learned his lesson, and whatever ambition he once had is on hold for a while.
He may say that, but we'll see what happens. I have to give you credit for what happened on the bridge. It took guts to defy the director.
I guess we're trials passed around here.
It's a small ship, and everyone's curious about who knows how. Fortunately, your social is almost completely stabilized. And I'll spare us both a lecture, but I do feel it's my responsibility to remind you, without regular infusions of duridium, you will not live. It's as simple as that.
Understood.
And my work here is done.
Lieutenant Josian, I came to see if you were okay. We were all pretty worried on the bridge. No one knew what was happening.
I'm feeling much better. Thank you. It's just part of who I am.
You don't have to explain to me. I understand. I'm just glad you're okay. You trusted me earlier with the shields, and I appreciated that. I want you to know that I have your back.
Thank you.
Complete the diagnostic sequence and the shuttle will be cleared for service.
Yes, sir.
The storm in the Qatari region will interfere with our transports, so we need all available shuttle to work aboard.
Excuse me, Commander.
Petty Officer Maris, I will leave you to your work.
I stopped by sick days on Lily. I figured you'd want to know.
Did the doc get it fixed up?
She's stable. But there's something about the storm's radiation that's making it hard to heal the energy levels.
That doesn't sound good.
She's toughing it out. Dr. Duvall said she'll be back home soon, though.
Come on. I have to run the final diagnostic.
I can't stay long. I've got a long to-do list before we get to Qatari, and things are piling on faster than I can check them off. We're making
To je jako hodně video game, one thing at a time.
Tactical and security are short-staffed.
We'll just have to take things as they come. Control what we can, and roll with the punches.
Next thing you're gonna tell me you're listening to Andorian jazz.
To je
No.
80%
So,
scéna.
I'm just gonna roll with it. I had a chance to think about this while I was away. Then you and Millie almost got killed out in the
Ale
hall.
to docela dobré.
And I thought it was important that I just come out and tell you. Instead of tiptoeing around it. Or worse.
This is just a guess, but you like me. Is that what this is?
How'd you know? Must have been pretty obvious. Which is funny because kind of came out of nowhere for me at first.
Well, I'm just a really good guesser. Anyone's teacher's growing up that told you that.
So, you figured it out. And I'll just cut to the chase. We've been really good friends for a long time. I want to see if there's more between us than just being friends.
This is...
You don't have to explain it. I feel the same way. There is something between us.
So, do you want to find out what that something is? If it's there for you, and it's there for me, why not give it a try?
We don't have to put too much pressure on. Let's just see where this goes.
I like that. Definitely felt some pressure coming down to see you.
These are uncharted territories.
I call it a chemistry experiment. You know, with us.
I'm just really glad you said something.
I'm glad to.
So whatever happens next is great with me.
Level 1 diagnostic complete. I have to get back to that to-do list.
They're probably looking for me.
Can't blame them.
I'll be seeing you.
Písala starý úplně, vesmírnou bůračku prostě nehodu, s kapitánem, který propálil jednu celou loď. Víme, jak to dopadne, takže je to hodně napínavý.
Approaching the rendezvous point outside the tar space.
Help! Bring us out of war. Drop the impulse. Ionic interference searching, Captain.
Shield is reloading. We can take it.
We are at the correct coordinates to meet the shuttle.
Commander Ryder, find us our diplomat, if you will.
Aye, Captain. Let's reduce the noise. Filter environmental signals. I can handle 2 months left for Federation signal types. I've located the opening comms.
On screen.
Shuttles resolute. Shuttles resolute. Debris field. Lock maneuvering. Losing.
I can't get it any clearer. Won't get a transporter lock. It's just not happening.
Power up the tractor beam. We'll pull them directly into the docking bay.
DS, you good to run the tractor bin? Yes, sir. Obvious. First thing, lock onto the shuttle and stabilize the rotation. We're pulling in debris. Come on. That's gonna take up the shuttle.
Here's the bridge. There's a large piece of debris headed for the shuttle. The tractor beam can't handle it. Are you okay?
I believe so.
Commander Ryder, plot an intercept course.
On it. Here we go. Maneuvering thrusters bearing 53 Mark 17. 200 meters on an intercept course.
Maneuvering.
Got it.
Whoa! Someone's working hard on the bridge. Shuttlecraft on board. Good job. We're on our way down to meet them.
Terraform, so to speak. Massive stock.
The captain will be right down to meet you, sir.
In that case, I will wait for him here. Let me be the first to say, welcome to the Resurgence, Ambassador.
Thank you, Petty Officer.
Cardias. Sir.
I'm pleased to meet you, Petty Officer Cardias. It appears I have you to thank for my safe arrival. Your assistance arrived on home too soon, if I must say so.
You're very welcome, sir. I'm glad we get you here in one piece.
Indeed. We thought we were prepared for our arrival in our space, but it is evident my craft was not sufficiently robust for such intense ionic activity.
So it has been pretty intense.
There was an element that was most unusual. Before we had to aid, our maneuvering thrusters and impulse engines were rendered inoperable, so we attempted a short reversal at warp speed, only to find we could not achieve warp at all, even though our diagnostics computer showed no faults or anomalies. What do you make of that? All indications say that warp speed is possible, but in practice, we find it is not.
Onboard diagnostics can be wrong. I can take a closer look at your shuttle systems to get to the bottom of it.
I would appreciate that.
Take readings, run some additional diagnostic checks, and we'll get to the bottom of this.
Quite logical, Petty Officer Diaz. Thank you.
Ambassador Spock,
Excuse me.
I'm honored to have you aboard. I'd like to invite you. We're already behind. Ambassador Spock, my senior staff. It's not every day that a captain gets to welcome a Starfleet legend aboard.
You flatter me, Captain Solana. But legend implies the past tense, whereas I am very much focused on our present circumstances.
I didn't mean to suggest we're stuck in the past. You're right, Ambassador. Not the most diplomatic choice of words.
We're all curious about the future, Ambassador. Specifically, what exactly are we getting involved in here?
We got the basics from Starfleet. Two formerly peaceful neighbors are now on the brink of war.
Indeed, and the tension between them grows fiercer by the hour. Olivia and Otari. The Lignans are the more advanced species. They made first contact with the Otari over a century ago. This is Tau, the Otari. It is rich in dilithium, and for decades, the Otari and the Lydians have shared a mining operation. The Lydians provide the technological resources, while the Otari serve as the labor force. The stability of that arrangement was the source of their peace, until recently. The Otari have suddenly and forcefully seized control of the mining operations and expelled the Lydians from their system. That is the official story, as told by the Otari when they requested Federation mediation, but the details remain scant. Communications between all parties have been limited by the ionic interference.
What are the Otari defensive capabilities? Do they stand a chance to hold on to the mines now that they've taken them?
It is unlikely the relatively primitive Otari forces would prevail against the Lydian fleet in open war. But it would have been equally unlikely to predict they could take possession of the mines until they did just that, which leaves many unanswered questions. Left unchecked, this conflict will result in more bloodshed, which is what we're here to prevent.
And the dilithium trade hangs in the balance.
Clearly, the Otari have been exploited in this relationship.
Maybe we can persuade them peace is the more profitable alternative for everyone. They both profited from the mines. And for the Otari, something is better than nothing. Peace is our objective, after all.
If we could convince them, it would restore the peace. But we would need the Otari to accept a difficult compromise.
Made all the more difficult by the emotions flaring on both sides, no doubt.
Either the Lydians or the Otari are members of the Federation, so we can't make them do anything.
There is an additional complicating factor I should mention. In the past, the Federation has relied on the Lydians as a source of dilithium.
That certainly changes things. The Federation sources its dilithium from a lot of places.
Yeah, and this is one of them.
We could use that as leverage with the Lydians.
They'll want the Federation to continue buying from them.
There might be something to that, Commander.
Putting that on the table could make the Hotari more hostile.
Given the Federation's involvement in the dilithium trade, Captain Solano and I must make every effort to appear neutral in these negotiations.
What worries me is if this whole thing unravels and we're at the mercy of the storm at less than full strength.
We can't let it come to that, considering what the Ion Storm has done to our ship and the Ambassador's ship. We have to assume the Elydian fleet has had problems with it as well. This recent surge in energy disturbance temporarily levels the playing field.
Commander Westbrook is correct. The energy anomalies around the Hotari systems have been noted in the past. But they've never been observed on the orders of magnitude we have seen in recent weeks.
That may answer why the Hotari were able to strike back after so long. They finally had an opportunity and they took it.
That would also explain the Elydian's restraint.
And reason to learn as much about the energy anomaly as we can while we are here. We do not want to be caught at a disadvantage of our own. So I trust we understand our circumstances.
We're operating on a strict timetable here, and we're going to be leaving for the negotiations shortly. Commander Westbrook, I want you to leverage our systems to investigate the anomaly from here while we're gone.
Aye, Captain.
Thank you all.
Dismissed.
I want to speak more privately.
Ambassador Spock, I'd like to make a formal introduction. My first officer, Commander Wright.
Commander, as you are aware, there are limits to what Captain Solano and I can do in our official capacity as representatives of the Federation. But someone in an unofficial capacity, your first officer, for example, would not be bound by those restrictions. Commander Wright could ingratiate us to certain parties to proceeds, where they may be more candid in revealing information
Ale jako je to,
to a resolution.
nějaká verze, nevím, Resurgence, kdo to vytvářela, že si ty tvůrci s tím jako dali záležet. To je fakt jako rozkryt.
I'm honored to be included in the negotiation process.
You're not just included, you are instrumental.
Well, I hope Commander Wright will have more luck finding out what really happened than we will to officially demand it.
The fate of the negotiations, the interests of the Federation, and the prospect for peace will very well depend on it.
Mr. Diaz, I understand you have already discussed the warp drive failure with Ambassador Spock.
I have.
It is imperative that the Ambassador's shuttle be quite ready. I need you both to ascertain the root cause of the system failures he encountered.
I'm surprised, Commander. I thought you would have wanted to work on Ambassador Spock's shuttle yourself.
I respect the Ambassador and his many accomplishments, but I do not derive any satisfaction from interacting with his shuttle as if it were somehow transubstantiated through his association with him. Especially when I have the entirety of his starship to concern myself with. I'm not the chief engineer of this shuttle.
Ambassador asked me to take a look, and I'm ready to crack this thing open.
Good. You can learn from Mr. Diaz's focus.
I'll take notes.
Then I will leave to it. Make note of any abnormalities in your report. Carry on.
When I think of our options, Chovol's the only person who didn't look at this and treat me like I was something to pity. Thought that I should get used to it. Doesn't mean I want to be reminded of it every minute of the day.
I'm sorry I went first.
Now that's all like self-pity, and I'm even less interested in that.
Millie. Okay.
Let's just crack the shuttle open and see what we're dealing with.
Ready to go?
All set. Let's run that contact. So, I know you talked with Miranda.
You do?
She said you have priority 1 dispatch right after your conversation. I'm happy for you. Both of you.
Thanks.
But I'm only going to tell you this once. Don't screw this up. Because I would be very unhappy if you tried this out and, I don't know, 6 weeks or 6 days later I have to start splitting holidays between the two of you. All these things went south in your common speaking terms. That just isn't gonna work for me.
You really don't believe me, huh?
It's not you. Or her. Just running the numbers and things don't work out more often than they do. And I like my friends and I like our group. I don't want to lose that. Is that done yet?
Yeah, it's wrapping up. Let's see. The relays along the primary EPS wall. The back relays are all intact.
An EPS overload in the warp drive caused that. But how did the shuttle end up dead in the water?
Well, maybe the ship's data report tells us something.
They were only about 8 minutes from their plotted warp point. No pulse, just those warnings. What are they?
Subspace variants out of tolerance. What does that mean?
It means the main navigation ray lost by space somehow.
With an array going offline concept?
Yes, but it should also throw a fault code.
Warp field became inverted suddenly.
I've seen this happen when the center warp coil cracks.
A cracked warp coil throws fault code.
Still, we should take a look.
There was a complete warp cascade failure.
Wow, there was a shuttle instrument that went out.
Next to me, the computer panicked on the warp field equation.
And one of these failures should have thrown a fault.
It was caused by a system failure.
None of this caused the relay to blow. Roll forward to when that happened.
Yes, ma'am.
So here, they take a moment to get their bearings and they attempt to re-engage the warp drive.
There, that's the relay.
And look, there's another warp system alert.
They're all the same. Subspace variants out of tolerance, or warp versions. Finally, there's a complete warp cascade failure.
Then that's one of two things. Either a warp coil is cracked or the navigation array is offline.
That makes sense.
Divide and conquer. You want to check the warp coils or the navigation array? I'll check the other. It's not so complicated. One of these systems is likely broken.
I'll check the navigation array. Navigation array checks out, so it must be important.
Except it's not. Checked and double checked.
Well, the readings don't lie.
Here comes the security detail for the way team.
Hey,
I'm out of here.
we're escorting negotiating to take the surface as soon as I get down the bridge. I don't want to interrupt them before work. I was just hoping to see you before I go. The captain and the others will be here in a minute now. Should be an interesting ride down the surface.
You're the one with the important job to do, keeping the captain safe. And Ambassador Spock.
It doesn't always feel that way. Aching in the hot sun, standing guard next to an empty shuttlecraft. But it has its moments.
Hey, Maris.
Aren't these those bushers?
The face, right?
All aboard for Atari!
That is another one of the captain's railroad things.
Gotta be. I just usually zone out by the time it gets to the whole Steve's where the warp drives their day apart. Get y'all in.
You don't want to miss your train.
I do have to go. Not gonna lie, I'd rather not leave right now. was nice.
Yeah, it was.
Save some of that for when I get back.
You've got a deal.
VC.
It's a lot of ideas. If you could flow back down to reality, we still have ways to go. Right, where were we?
So the warp coils and the navigation array are fine, but the nav computer doesn't seem to think so.
I'm out of ideas sure to filter from the shuttle from bow to stern.
You wanna take this out of the shuttle and throw it on the bed?
Oh, real hands-on maintenance. I like it. Okay, the nav computer is patched into the ship.
The ship's computer can double-check our work. If the shuttle's nav computer is putting out false data, we'll know.
Let's run through the shuttle's log.
Running now. Same. Warp field inversion and the cascade failure. However, the Resolute computer doesn't show the same subspace variance.
We're in the same conditions if the shuttle isn't going to fail. Why wouldn't the ship's computer get a matching result?
What if the subspace variance was a momentary occurrence?
That's a possibility, and it would explain why the simulation under our current sensor readings failed to reproduce the issue.
But a subspace anomaly strong enough to cause a warp field collapse would leave graviton ripples for days.
Let's run with the momentary subspace variance theory for now. Roll forward to the shuttle's attempt to re-engage the warp drive. We need the conditions of space around the shuttle at the moment of warp failure.
Resuming simulation.
In warp field calculation, Cochrane formula variables are out of range.
That right there. Take the shuttle sensor data from that moment.
Computer, why did the warp field calculation fail?
Warp field pressure returned non-orthogonal. Results are undefined.
That doesn't help.
Wait, what if we use a different
Put the Resolute into the simulation instead of the shuttle.
Yeah, it should work just fine. Unless... Computer, run the simulation with the
Resolute simulated.
Computer, give me manual control on the warp power.
Intensity 1.1. 1.2. 3. Warp pressure is destabilizing. Error in warp field calculation. The warp drive has experienced a system-wide cascade failure. Warp field collapsed. Subspace variance is out of tolerance. Cochrane formula results are undefined.
Bingo.
What?
Same moment when the shuttle failed to warp, so did the ship. Whatever happened to the shuttle just happened to us. The Resolute will not sustain.
We can't leave Atari's fate.
Ambassador Spock, Captain Solano, welcome to Atari. We are honored you come. My name is Tyler Saltanas, Minister of Diplomatic Affairs.
The honor is ours, and this is Commander Jara Rydick, First Officer aboard the USS Resolute. You'll find she has a keen mind, and unique insight into the dynamics between the Atari and the Olympians.
We're honored to be here as representatives of the Federation.
I'm so glad.
These must be the representatives of the mighty Federation. the reigning authority in the galaxy. Or so we've been led to believe. Whether that's true or not remains to be seen. Either way, we're grateful you've made the time to come to our little corner of the universe. And you are?
This is Galvin, and this is Citron, the heroes of the revolt in the mines.
Let's hope this is the last time we'll ever have to come here. If you'll excuse me.
I think we're about to begin.
Did you get your rights from that guy? I don't know what we're walking into here. But that guy's something.
Something about his tone tells me this won't be easy.
That was my sense as well. My diary speaks for all of the time. So I would urge patience until we speak with their queen.
Ambassador Spock, welcome to Holtari Prime.
The honor is mine, Your Majesty.
That the Federation would send one of their most respected representatives is not only an honor to the Holtari people and their queen, but a recognition of our stature and importance.
Let's get on with it, shall we? With all due respect to the Federation and their ambassador, they have no authority here. We are not members of their alliance. We are not subject to their rule, nor yours. We demand the immediate return of all mining operations to Olympian control, as it has been for centuries and will be for centuries more. That has always been our understanding.
That understanding has changed.
Then you would fight war.
And if you cannot remain silent, you will be silenced. But his point is well taken. What is the Federation's interest in this matter? Perhaps you would have us trade one oppressor for another?
The Federation remains neutral. Our only interest is the peaceful resolution of this conflict. We are here at your request, Your Majesty.
For now.
Saying this wouldn't be easy was an understatement. I thought they wanted us here.
Was there something you wanted to say, Captain?
Oh, no. My apologies.
And what about the Kobiard?
She's not
She can speak for herself, can't she? Then let her.
Now then, what is your name? Commander Jara Rydick, Your Majesty.
Being a Kobiard, you would know better than anyone. Your people suffered brutal treatment at the hands of the Cardassians. Their injustice towards the Kobiard is as unimaginable as it is unforgivable. Not unlike how we have been billions.
As much as they have you believe they are the victims here, remember it was the Holtari who attacked us.
Hundreds of
Innocent aliens were slaughtered without mercy in those mines. The blood is on their hands, not ours.
Quiet! If after all the Kobiard suffered, you finally had the chance to right that wrong, to get out from under their control. Would you take it? Or would you negotiate a peace?
There is no remedy for what the Koblian suffered, and I fear who we might become in pursuit of it. There is no justice if the oppressed become the oppressor. So I would willingly accept a peaceful resolution if it were offered. That is the real opportunity.
Perhaps, Commander Ryder. Perhaps. Unfortunately, that was not the case, was it?
No, it was not.
Peace is often elusive to those who need it most. The Federation is the most powerful, most advanced alliance in the galaxy. It's widely known we have an abundance of dilithium in our mines. And it's in your interest to secure a steady supply.
Your Majesty, if I may.
Ambassador Spock would have us believe you're here as a neutral party in the interest of peace. So why are you really here? I want the truth, not your Federation rhetoric.
It's possible the Federation has an interest in both peace and securing a steady source of dilithium. One does not preclude or prevent the other. But that's just my personal opinion.
Given the Federation has done business with the Eladians for decades, I would agree. It's entirely possible, if not highly likely.
What they have said but cannot deny is a simple truth. The dilithium trade would not and will no longer exist without Lydian involvement. We created it for the benefit of everyone, especially the Hotari. We've given them warp technology. We've let them share in the profits. We've made their lives infinitely better than before dilithium was discovered. All of that goes away if the Federation turns a blind eye to their treachery.
That is enough of your lies! The Hotari are quite capable of running the mines. We've done so for centuries. Don't tell me. Who deserves control of the dilithium trade and the mines on town? Who should the Federation recognize? The Hotari or the Allians? It can only be one or the other, not both.
There can only be one. Then it would be in the best interest of all involved if the Lydians resumed operation of the mines.
And that is why we should not trust our fate to the Federation.
She speaks sense. You do well to listen to her.
And you do well to hold your tongue.
We will take back our minds by any means necessary.
You will see more blood spilled.
I am more than willing to address your concerns, Your Majesty. Yours as well, Representative. But I suggest we could have a more productive conversation with a smaller group. Perhaps only the most essential representatives.
I would agree, Ambassador Spock. I think this is best left to those of us with more experience in diplomatic matters.
Spock and I will cover everything on the diplomatic front. You make nice with the locals and see if you can get some answers. We need to find out why the Hotari is so willing to risk war. What happened to those mines?
soothing.
Commander, after hearing so much about the Federation's sense of fairness and justice, I was surprised that you sided with the Olympians. In all honesty, I expected more, especially from someone like you.
Even though the Olympians should retain control, the Hatari have equal claim and should share in the profits, as partners.
I'm afraid it's too late for that.
I assume you were there the day the mines were seized from the Olympians.
Not seized, reclaimed, and restored to their rightful owners. Yes, I was there. To be decisive, before the Olympians could even realize there was nightmares upon them.
Did you have help from someone else?
Otari stands alone against the Olympian forces. We don't need help from anyone. They respect one thing above all else, and that is force. The greater the force, the more certain the outcome. Any talk of making peace is just that, and worth little without the strength to secure it. Which makes me wonder about your ship, the Resurgence. Undoubtedly the Federation's finest warship, ready to contend with anything the Olympians might have in store. Or is that not true? Maybe I've misjudged it.
I wouldn't say state-of-the-art, but the Resurgence is plenty capable and can hold its own against just about anything.
Let's hope so. Because at the moment, it's the only thing preventing them from wiping us off the map. Silva, a pleasure meeting you, Commander. I'm sure we'll cross paths again.
Commander Ryder, I have to admit, I was surprised when you said the Olympians should control the dilithium trade. I was under the assumption the Federation is neutral, but maybe I was wrong.
I can assure you, we aren't on anyone's side. We are and will remain completely neutral. You have my word.
I hope that's true for all of our sakes. I saw you speaking with Sidron, our national hero. I'm curious, what did he say?
He seems to be of the opinion that negotiating for peace is a waste of time.
Because force is the only one instrument he understands. He's a mind, not a diplomat. For the first time in history, the Atari have the upper hand. We see ourselves as strong instead of downtrodden, voices shut down. Government Sidron with the national heroes. Now, they have the Queen's ear. Better or worse, depending on your perspective.
I take it they're against a negotiated peace with the Olympians.
Heroes tend to want more of what made them heroic. If it were up to them, they'd wage all-out war and bring ruin upon us all. My fear has been that the Olympians will launch attacking projects. You've seen their structure, no doubt. They could have retained the mines whenever they wanted to, but it never happened. And as strange as this may sound, I almost say they're afraid. I just don't know what they're afraid of. It's still the same bluster and bravado I would expect from them. But it has no teeth. Like they're afraid of what might happen.
Because of what happened in the mines. Is it Galvin they're afraid of?
It's entirely possible. But I don't know for sure. Whatever Galvin's doing in those mines is turning everything upside down. No one knows exactly what's happening.